Anytime be yato abe yedi me MPP. Anytime be wato abe me MPP, but mpuntu bi anira. Wan yam puntu duma bi wa. Nti say ya papa ala na say. Afi na aka so wati asop da baba bo ahanta. Ya jinu tum ye na wa tum.
When you talk about Galamsey, it is only unlawful because they do not have two things. They do not have the right to mine the concessions from the Minerals Commission. They do not also have the regulatory licenses from, let's say, the EPA. Now, there's very little that we can do about Galamsey except for government to recognize that we cannot wish away the involvement of small-scale mining companies and individuals in the industry. When you go to most of the mining centers, just as in areas where agriculture is dominant or fishing is dominant, for them they consider mining as their own vocation. So government has to find a business model, a new business model, to create a legitimate framework for our young people also to be able to undertake these mining activities, but in a legitimate way. And then also using the right, I would say, technical solutions. And so everywhere that you have groups of young people engaged in Galamsey, under my presidency, we would organize and mobilize them, and government will support them to establish legal private entities. And we will license them and give them the right license. And then the financing to be able to import the kind of machinery that will enable them mine according to proper environmental standards. There's no way in denying them. So the key is to make sure that we organize them into corporate entities, not even cooperatives, properly established companies, where the small, those who are doing Galamsey now, become owners, the shareholders of these new mining companies that will start emerging. And government will provide the financing, the technology, the equipment, everything they need, so that once they are given the mining concessions and also the environmental permits, then it's no longer illegal. But to think that you can wish them away, it is not going to be possible.
Thank you very much.
But let me also add that for those who are mining in water bodies and also in forest reserves that are reserved, that is completely prohibited. But there are so many other sites that we can legalize for the purposes of putting our young boys into proper companies, for them to own their own companies. And then they can sell whatever they mine through the proper channel. It will be good for the country, it will be good for them. So if Annan becomes president, you'll find that the business model will be completely different. The boys will be happy and Ghana will be happy.
Mawezi kunyi sewa freya baby ara yeze ije beje do sande ono na wa ade cheze manemba Regina Muamaga